my teacher said, now that I'm 17, I need to start thinking about my future. I think I want to be a nurse like you. How did you become a nurse? Well, I always knew that I wanted to be a nurse. I felt my purpose in life is to help alleviate pain through knowledge and development in modern medicine. Remember when I was in the hospital and I had to have a surgery? Well, I wanted to make others feel comfortable the way that I did during the scariest time in my life. My career as a nurse anesthetist helped me fulfill that. Early on in life, I learned that my strengths are activator, adaptability, competition, ideation, and futuristic. I used my strengths to push me through until I got where I am today, graduating as a nurse anesthetist. I also learned that my interests are social and investigative. That's how I knew my career was a great fit for me. My purpose to help people alleviate pain through knowledge and development in modern medicine is what I get to do every day as a nurse anesthetist. It wasn't easy to become a CRNA. I had to work as a registered nurse in the intensive care unit for a year before I could even apply to CRNA school. I decided to work for 2 years so that I could really get the experience to prepare better. As a nurse, I worked 4 12-hour shifts a week, rotating when I worked. I saw a lot of critical patients in the ICU, and although it made me sad, I focused on the fact that I would really be able to better help them one day. When I did a career interview for my SLS class at Valencia, I interviewed a CRNA. She told me that I should try to separate work from my personal life, and it would be hard to because you're always thinking about your patients. She told me that it would be very rewarding working at a hospital because you get to work in bigger teams and see more complex cases rather than at a private practice. What about school? How long did that take? Well, I took a gap year after high school, and that year turned into 6 years. I got to do a lot in that time. I built my family, and when your little brother came along, I decided I couldn't wait another 5 years to return to school. So I went part-time for my associate's in arts degree from Valencia. It took me 3 years. I then went to UCF and applied for the nursing program. It was tough, but I got through with it, and I earned my bachelor's in science of nursing. I became licensed as a registered nurse. I worked for 2 years in the ICU. In my second year, I applied for the CRNA program at the Adventist University. There, I completed the 36-month program to get my master's degree. I took out loans to pay for school. All the degrees together cost $145,000.
What?
But it was all worth it. I knew I didn't waste any classes on things I didn't need because the counselors at Valencia helped me to stay on track and chose the best path for me to reach my goals.